Scott for JohnnyBeat.com. We have a real treat tonight. We got the legend Melissa Coates. How are you?
I am more than great. How are you?
I am excellent. Can you tell us, I heard that you got started wrestling due to tennis. Is that a true story?
Well, actually I started bodybuilding due to tennis. I really liked a power game, so I started lifting weights for that. And I actually was the Mid-Canada Junior Girls Champion. And the year before that I was a finalist. And then I got into lifting weights and I developed really easily. So I went to powerlifting. I had a really strong bench press. I won a bunch of trophies. And then I pushed that to dieting for bodybuilding. And of course in bodybuilding I was 9th in the world at one point. Did a ton of magazines, Muscle Fitness, Flex, Muscle Mag, Ironman, all the magazines. I was like really blessed to be considered attractive enough to be on the covers as well. I did a lot of articles, swimsuit issues, blah blah blah, all that. And then after that I got to wrestling, so I got to wrestling from there. So it's kind of a long story with a lot of different little ins and outs.
So like who trained you?
I would say my main trainer I give credit to, although I started up at Killer Kowalski's in Boston. I say Rip Rogers at OVW. I was at the developmental in 2003, so I trained with like Mickey James and Beth Phoenix and Melina, and Maria was there at the end, Maria Canales, and Jillian Hall. I bodyguarded her. I was her bodyguard because I was very big. I'm not as big anymore as I used to be, but I was like fresh out of bodybuilding. So I used to be like Jillian Hall's bodyguard when she would have a big feud with Mickey James, and I would come in there and cause some interference and some trouble for them.
And if you could have one match, anybody, past or present, your dream match, who do you want in the ring?
Well, you know, most people want to see me wrestle China, of course. I love Medusa. I think I would have a fantastic match with her. She's also a really cool person. Sometimes we tweet back and forth. So I think that would be fantastic. China, of course, I think a lot of people would love that. Beth Phoenix would be a great match. We wrestled each other at OVW, and it was just kind of spellbinding because you don't normally see two big girls wrestle each other. But I know even the other students when we wrestle each other, because it would be big power moves back and forth, like they would just be like, oh, like you could just hear them react to it, you know, because you don't usually see two big girls going at it. So I would say, you know, probably those three.
Excellent choice.
Trish would be fun too. She's a really cool person. We both modeled for Muscle Make, so she would be nice. It's really hard to narrow it down to one person because there's so many. Yeah, there's so many fantastic girls out there.
Now, for the fans out there, is there any place they can find you online?
Yeah, melissacoates.com is my website, and I have 2 Facebook pages. You can find me under. Well, my Twitter is Melissa L. Coates.
And before we finish, I have to ask you, what's with the evil zebra?
Oh, it's just a stalker. Twitter is a stalker.
You know, he tries to stalk me too.
I know, it's like something's wrong with him.
Okay, so it's not just me, right?
No, it's not you. I think he does that to a lot of people.
Okay, so we should just avoid this evil zebras?
I may have to get a restraining order pretty soon. You may have to get one too. I'm kind of starting to fear for my life at this point.
Well, if you advise me that, I will take your advice. I will work on it.
I have had a lot of experiences in life, and I sense this kind of thing about him.
Well, I trust your judgment. Melissa Coates, was a pleasure.
You should trust my judgment.
I do. You're
a smart man. You're a very smart man. Unfortunately, easy is not.
Yeah, well.
So smart.
Melissa Coates, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.